So 2 years ago, I woke up every day at 5 in the morning. I was doing productive things like working out while the sun was rising, doing makeup lessons, and I felt like I was kind of peaking.
When Lauren's first video came out, that was kind of this phase in my life where I was still too nervous to start my own channel. So I remember watching that one specific video that she uploaded with her 5 a.m. morning routine, and I was just so envious, so in awe. I thought she was the coolest person ever. She still is. That hasn't changed. But I looked up to her so much. It was all because I wanted to try my own channel, or try starting my own channel so stinking badly. I had this planned to do an Eating Like Lauren Giraldo video for so long. Like, it has been pushed back for absolutely no reason other than procrastination. But then when I saw that she uploaded this video like 2 or 3 days ago recreating her 5 a.m. morning routine, I knew that I had to do that instead. Because in a weird way, this video almost means a lot to me, because this was something that ultimately probably encouraged me to start my channel, because I looked up to her so much. I thought it was so neat, and I thought, who in their right mind is voluntarily waking up at 5 a.m.? But here we are. In case you couldn't tell, it is still the night before. I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, which the thought of that just absolutely puts my stomach in knots. She didn't say exactly what time she goes to sleep, so I'm kind of just guesstimating. I was going to assume if she's waking up at 5 a.m., she needs about 7 to 8 hours, maybe 9. She's probably going to bed around 9 p.m., which we're fresh out of luck on that one. A few months ago though, I bought a few things to help me fall asleep at night, like melatonin. I wanna say I also heard that magnesium can help you just kind of relax and fall asleep as well. So I grabbed some magnesium, and this is kind of a staple. Of course, I purchased some chamomile tea, which I don't actually really love the flavor of chamomile, but you gotta do what you gotta do. In the best mug, baby. I also realized I was low on my protein for the day because, as I've mentioned, I've been really trying to up my protein lately. I decided to make myself like a bedtime protein shake, which is a little bit weird, but it's just macadamia nut milk and a scoop of protein powder. And I've got my lovely vitamins here. Okay. Ugh, why was I trying to hold it in my mouth? Ugh. Oh my gosh, that was repulsive. Baby Gazelle mode activated. We are in bed, did the skincare routine. I realized I made myself way too many liquids, but I have priorities. Gotta get our tea in, our protein, and our water. She's peeking over there in the corner. It's all about that bedtime routine, you know? You gotta set the mood for yourself. You gotta calm down. I really gotta turn the lights off. I grabbed my Kindle. I should do some reading. Another great trick that I absolutely should just tattoo on my forehead is the red light trick on your phone. Of course, this is sleep mode, but you can set it up on your phone. Google it. It's very, very simple, but essentially you can turn on red light. So that's blue light. This is red light. And I just have it set where if I just click my lock button 3 times, it goes into the red mode. So that's super nice because blue light is really bad for you, obviously, right before you're going to bed. This is all essential. You know, if I'm going to have a good, productive morning, I have to have a productive night of sleep. Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning. I wish you well. Wish me well. Wish me luck. 'Tis the season. Hello. It is, let's see, 5:14, which isn't too bad. I only snooze my alarm maybe 2 or 3 times. Granted, I did set 2 or 3 alarms. Pitch black outside. Love that for me. Feels like we never went to sleep or I'm going to the airport or something. But tiredness levels, I'm actually okay right now. I think because I put away my phone last night. I took all my medicine. I did all my things. I don't know. I don't feel that bad right now. Although, ooh, holy shit. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I was just about to explain how I don't even feel that tired, and then I just caught myself dazed and confused. Eating my words. I'm telling y'all though, you know, it's all in that nighttime routine, okay? Today's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have our good little morning routine. 5 a.m. tings. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to the gym. Should I keep the pigtails in? I put them in last night because I was a little bit inspired by Lauren and a little bit thinking, you know, I just like sleeping in braids sometimes. But it wouldn't be that bad for leg day, which is what I'm going to do. Ironically enough, Lauren has kind of been on this journey, acting like I know her. She's been on this journey of trying to grow her glutes, and I've also been on a similar journey, and I also skipped my leg day or my glute focus day yesterday because I wasn't feeling that great. So, perfect timing, I'll do it this morning, and if I have the energy for it, I will also do 12-3:30 in her honor. I don't normally like to do like a glute day, which is, I would say, probably one of my most intensive days, plus something like 12-3:30 on the same day. We'll see how we're feeling. Maybe I'll have some sort of 5 a.m. energy. But there's something just kind of magical. I'm being dramatic. I'm definitely being too dramatic. There's something great about getting up, getting your workout first thing in the morning. And I really feel like this is my destiny, waking up early. I talk about my sleep schedule too much on my channel because you guys probably think at this point, I just flip-flop every day. I just go back and forth. I'm nighttime, I'm not nighttime. I wake up at 4 a.m., I go to sleep at 7 p.m. I don't know either. But in college, I used to wake up around 5 or 6 in the morning to go to work out, to go to the gym, to lift weights, kind of because I was nervous and I wanted to get there before anybody else would get there. But also, it was a great way to start my day. Then the same thing kind of happened after I graduated and I got my first job, and I only started working out ridiculously early, as in I had a 4 a.m. morning routine. That was disgusting. But I had to do it because 1, I had to commute to work, 2, I had to get to work, and 3, I knew myself. I was too tired to go. I can't multitask. Why am I trying to braid my hair? I knew I would be too tired to go to the gym after work. So I enjoyed myself getting up, going early, and going before work because it wasn't gonna happen at like 7 or 8 p.m. after I was exhausted and I had been out of the house for like 12 hours. So on my channel, I suppose I've had a 4 a.m. morning routine. I think that was the first one. Then quarantine happened. That was like a 2 p.m. morning routine, let's be honest. Then I wanted my redemption arc. That's when I tried to have a 3:58 a.m. morning routine, which was just me trying to prove my previous self wrong. I don't know. Then I had my night shift moment, and that's still sort of here. We're still not sure, and here we are. But I'm actually really proud of myself because I've been working a lot on helping deal with my anxiety, which was one of the reasons I had to shift to night shift to begin with. That's very hard to say, especially this early. And I'm proud of myself because I've been working really hard on it, and I feel like it's helping, and I feel like it's working. And if I can give any advice to anybody else out there who deals with a lot of sleep anxiety or just anxiety in general, honestly, and I mean this so genuinely, try to get off of your phone. My whole life is on my phone. I technically work from my phone. My phone like feels like an office sometimes, but also it's like a place of enjoyment. Like, you know, you're scrolling on social media, whatever. But the amount of like dopamine hits that you get just by scrolling through TikTok messes with your mind, and it's not good and it doesn't help. And I notice like a significant difference in myself if I'm keeping myself busy elsewhere. I'm talking to people in real life. And I'm not saying like stop cold turkey. Like, no, of course not. But if you know your limits, put a timer on your phone, set a timer for how long you should be on your phone, even like switch to TV instead, or a Kindle, something else for you and your mind to be working in a different way. That's helped me. I don't know. I don't know why I've been doing this transition so much lately. I think I'm just having fun putting my camera in the refrigerator. But I'm laughing at myself because I purchased all these things to do this routine of following Lauren for the day, mainly like her diet, her general, what she eats in a day. And I bought all these things for her coffee routine because I thought she was this iced coffee queen. I've always seen her make this like special Starbucks drink over iced coffee. And then I go and watch this video following her morning routine, and she switched to drip. I think it was even a pour over. And I feel like this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't typically drink iced coffee. I just like warm coffee because I love warm drinks. I'm not going to not drink this. This is just like a cold brew from Trader Joe's. But I thought I was nailing it, you know? I'm like, I've got all the stuff I need. Gonna perfect her routine. And then she changed it. Hey. I had to pull out the Christmas mug next to the pumpkins.
Is there food sound?
Hello! Can you see the sky right now? Nothing. Keith just tried to trick me. He wanted me to take Reese out on my own. He said, there's a sliver of sun. You won't miss it. He runs away. It's pitch black out here. Heck to the no. We're going inside. I got all my stuff out to make the breakfast.
I started getting this like meal prep thing. I have egg whites, ground beef, mushrooms, peppers, and leek.
I'm gonna sub the beef for tofu. I don't even have beef, I don't think, and I just prefer tofu anyways. That's totally fine. I have none of the vegetables she named, which of course I just went to the grocery store, but we will be using arugula. And then I will be using a full egg. Now there's nothing inherently wrong with just eating egg whites on its own, especially if that's how you like it. However, when I was a teenage girl, Taylor the teenage girl, I used to believe that because of the wild, wild west that is diet culture, I could only eat egg whites because that's what I had been influenced to believe was the best thing I could do for me, and egg yolks weren't good, which is such baloney. And I'm very grateful that now I'm in a place where I know that is not the truth, and I can take the time to research the nutritional facts of yolks, for example. They're high in a lot of different vitamins and minerals like potassium, calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B6. They also have a lot of fat, a lot of protein, and of course, yes, they do have high cholesterol, but it's like with anything. You have to be mindful of it, and of course, everything in moderation. But I just don't believe that yolks deserve like this bad rep that they've been dealt. And I'm not trying to say that Lauren is promoting anything wrong, because she's not. She was eating a pre-made meal kit. But in that case, since I have the ability to cook my food from home, I will not waste an egg yolk. I will not be throwing it in the trash. I will eat it. I will enjoy it. And in fact, it makes the rest of the food delicious. Like, splatter that thing all over, get your hot sauce out, get your everything but the bagel. Not too shabby for being pretty half awake right now. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Ooh,
okay, I didn't intentionally plan this, but it's just past 7:30 right now, which is ironically when Lauren worked out in her video. But I was just busy like making breakfast. I was talking to Keith, like whatever. So here we are, about to go to the gym, finally. I know this setup is like really strange in my office right now. I don't even think I've showed you like where I've been working. My whole desk drama is just so redunculous, it's not even funny. This is my pseudo office, okay? This is my coffee table with my desktop, obviously, and this is a chair that I specifically purchased for this occasion. To make a very strange story short, I've been trying to order a desk for forever. I purchased one like 1 or 2 times. It got refunded. It got sent back to the sender. I was so frustrated with it. I haven't even purchased a new one. And I've just been like dealing with other things that I don't mind. 1, I get to sit by the window. 2, it's free. I don't have to pay for a new desk. And the only weird thing is like, I didn't know what to do with my chairs. So I just set them in this room. It's like the minute you try and do one thing to make everything else make sense, nothing works out. I never liked working in this room anyways. It feels like a dungeon because there's no windows. The only thing that matters to me is that I have my podcast set up. That's the most important thing. The fact that we finally have a sign is just remarkable. It makes me feel like I'm a real podcaster, because I am. Don't degrade yourself. That's a bad problem I have. I hope that you're not the same way. Don't degrade yourself. Don't talk down to yourself. We are kind to each other on this channel. We are kind to ourselves. Hopefully it won't be too busy at the gym. Like I mentioned, I'm going to go do a glute workout. I'm pulling up my training right now. I'm talking my ear off. I'm talking your ear off. We need to go. Stop procrastinating. Get in a glute day. Let's go. Like I mentioned, I've been working with a personal trainer for the past month or so. If you want more information on that, I'm sharing it all pretty much exclusively on my podcast because it is kind of personal and I do want to share it on like a very personal platform. But I just looked up my menu for the day and I did happen to see Bulgarian split squats. And that is evil. That is pretty dang mean.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I can go heavier. We're doing like a quick 12:30, like it's 12:15. The funny thing is that the next part of Lauren's morning routine is about her going to therapy. So she sits in her car, she does her little therapy session, but I do not currently have a therapist. What I do have instead is outdoor walks. Literally, this is like my time to relax. It's my time for me. I am a walking ambassador for outdoor walks at this point, which is kind of hilarious, but also very on brand. When I started walking today, I was kind of on my phone because I just posted a TikTok and I was just like responding to comments and whatever. And then I was like, no, this is our time. We put away our phones, except when we're recording our vlog. Then we just walk. I throw on a podcast or music if I really want to just like sit in my thoughts. I enjoy myself. I watch the foliage, look at the foliage. Colors are changing, everybody. Get outside. If you have changing leaves, which I never did growing up, I have the best appreciation for them because I just think they're stunning. They're just gorgeous in every way. And I look at these trees that are red, yellow, orange. Gorgeous. I think Reese enjoys herself too. She always has a good time. She sees some dogs, always takes like a nice big dump. Love that for her. I think she just got offended. We have the best time. Highly recommend. This is the OOTD, or at least the shirt. The shirt's important. It felt like a Lauren shirt. Gave me Lauren vibes. Can't explain. She just has like the cutest, maybe it's like the daintiest style. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but she just has like a very distinct way of putting her outfits together, and I think it's adorable. My last little Lauren venture for the day was actually that I went and bought a green juice because I swear, just like the coffee thing, I swear she's always drinking some type of green juice. She's always drinking like her iced coffee. And then I watched this routine video and I didn't see either. But I specifically purchased this and I'm sure it was quite expensive, so I should be drinking it. This is from Trader Joe's. It's 100% vegetable and fruit juice blend. There might be ice cubes in this. I might have pushed it too far back in the fridge. My bad. Look how cute I match. Yay! This has kale, spinach, apples, cucumbers, celery, lemon, and ginger, which I actually love all of those things. That's not always the case. This is like one of those things I should just buy the individual items for and then juice them myself. I don't think I have a juicer. I just have a blender, so I could just have a smoothie, which is yummier. That celery though, I don't know who she is, who she thinks she is, but she's taking over. Like, she thinks this is her moment. I was thinking though, like when I was making this video, as I believe this is like, what did we decide? Maybe my 4th morning routine on this channel, something like that. I was kind of pondering, like, why are morning routines such a popular hot topic? Like, there are entire accounts on TikTok, on Instagram, just dedicated to showcasing a glamorous, a cute, a productive morning routine. And it's fascinating, and we're all so interested by it. Like, if you're watching this video, I'm assuming some part of you is interested. I honestly think it's just because we want that lifestyle for ourselves. Like, we want to see ourselves in that productive realm where we're getting everything done. We are waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and all of a sudden we have our lives together and everything looks so beautiful and put together. And of course it's like absolute and utter baloney, but I find it funny because as somebody who's had like such a different morning time, I do feel a little bit better when I am up earlier, but I really think it's just because the earlier that you wake up, you feel a little bit more of an urge to get things done before the rest of the world wakes up. So it's almost like you're intentionally trying to rush because you know the minute everybody wakes up, you're gonna have more work to do, you're gonna have people to call, errands to run, etc. Maybe it all goes back to just wanting the morning time to be for you and getting like your chores done for yourself early in the morning, like the workout, maybe a nutritious breakfast, maybe it's laundry, dishes, journaling, and like the whole content creation of it all. I just think it's so interesting how fascinated we are, at least from my perspective. Like, I want to envision myself as that person getting my shit together at 0 o'clock in the morning. You know, I did feel like I had a pretty good day thus far. It's only like 2 p.m. I did spend like far too long trying to get that thumbnail, far too long washing my hair. Is this going to work? How in the heck did she get this angle? Are you kidding me? I think it's too high. I have 2 showers. Perhaps this one is better. This might have to do, donkey. But I was like done and dusted with my tasks super stinking early, you know? And now I can just work, relax, watch Netflix. Except in my case, I now know that I have extra time, so I allow myself to take up the amount of time I have available in the day, which means laziness and scrolling. Cheers to that.